Hello everyone, and welcome to this audio podcast. This audio podcast as part of the Strap and Investigate. This audio podcast as part of the Convoy. This audio podcast as part of the Shitstorm Squadron. This audio podcast as part of a Storm Robotics production. Through this, today, looking at this audio podcast, sort of particularly around sort of biomedical sciences or laboratory medicine or pathology sort of today. So and as part of this audio podcast, sort of a reference to sort of one of the main sort of professional organizations that sort of govern or sort of embody aspects of biomedical sciences, the Institute of Biomedical Sciences. The aim is for the IBMS to sort of promote biomedical sciences, or sort of blood sciences, and those who practice sort of biomedical sciences through a variety of activities based on the premise that within its membership there is a unique body of knowledge that informs an examination or investigation and sort of award framework for facilitating development and recognizing professional excellence. This enables thus the IBMS also to respond and adapt to challenging environments, adapt to changing sort of pathology environs or laboratory medicine environs and scientific and technical tech advances and new sort of aspects pertaining to legislation and advancing roles. At the same time, the IBMS as a professional organization, as one of the sort of professional organizations, obviously in just to iterate listeners and viewers, that in around the sciences, at least in the United Kingdom, and perhaps like in other parts of the world, of the world globally, that healthcare sciences tend to be, depending on sort of specialisms, for example, can be sort of embodied by other professional organizations. So, for example, in the United Kingdom, apart from the Institute of Biomedical Sciences, there is also the organization, the Association for Clinical Biochemistry, for example, ACB, the Royal College of Pathology, for example, that sort of is an organization that sort of embodies the pathology pathology profession more intricately. So the IBMS, however, fosters a culture of partnership and excellence to preserve a high quality and enthusiastic sort of medicine or pathology or blood science or workforce that continues to advance sort of that continues to advance the remits around biomedical sciences and or laboratory medicine. That draws this audio podcast to a close. This audio podcast as part of the Strap and Investigate. This audio podcast as part of the Convoy. This audio podcast as part of the Shitstorm Squadron. And this audio podcast as part of a Storm Robotics production.